All right, so you dived into this truck for cover. Were you? We're going to assume that you two were the first ones to take cover inside the UPS truck,
I'm cool
since
with
we
that.
described you guys first. All right. Going along with my random rotation here. Nicole, what was Dustin Stone doing during the time the apocalypse broke out?
Okay, so Dustin Stone was hanging out at this Home Depot over here.
Okay.
Where the hell's Home Depot?
It's right here.
There's a Home Depot right there.
Nope.
He was looking for work because he's unemployed, you know?
True.
So when everything started, people started going crazy, you know, he's like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So he hops on his bike and he sees, is it the Andersons, right? Yeah, the Andersons. Eventually, he sees them jumping into this truck to kind of save themselves, so he just kind of follows them.
Okay. You're like, that's probably a good idea. Hide.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this big biker dude takes refuge with the Andersons. Oh, that's a good idea, which we didn't do. Rolling back a little bit, Beth or Matt, do you want to describe Beth a little bit?
Oh, well, shit. To be completely honest, I wasn't thinking much about her
Yeah,
description.
you don't. Yeah, if you don't have a description, you can just say, "We'll skip that. Just skip me for now." When you can describe her sometime later in the story.
White lady, blonde hair, trying to keep it short in a ponytail, I guess.
Okay.
Typical average figure. Typical
Okay.
for rescue diver. Sorry, I don't have much, but it's a late hour and I always was bad with descriptions.
Oh yeah, no
That's
worries.
all
No
I
worries,
have
Matt.
for now, right now.
No stress. Gabriel, you want to describe Jack?
White guy, 29 years old, bank teller, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. And Nicole, what's Dustin look like?
A biker dude.
A biker dude. Stereotypical biker dude. All right.
That feels creepy. Get it off me.
Okay, so we'll go to Andrew now. So Andrew, what was Julio doing at the time of the outbreak?
He was just chilling at home, watching things unfold on TV, seeing the outbreak. Figured that he'd seen some crazy shit in his past, so thought he'd weather the storm. Bunkered down, realized that shit was hitting the fan, and decided to make a run to get out of the city, and got trapped in a UPS truck.
Okay. All right. That works. And then David, what was Kevin Lee doing?
Okay, so question real quick before I start.
Yeah.
Am I intentionally without any weapon or equipment?
Yes. Wait.
Okay.
Wait. No, I was going to give you some stuff. But that was going to be in the Roll20 thing. You have cell phone, car keys, a laptop.
Sorry, I just need to know what I'm leaving my home with.
Right. Right. No, I'm with you.
Cell
Use
phone.
your cell phone as a weapon.
Yes, it is for me. Car. Keys. Actually, the laptop should be the weapon. Sorry. My apologies.
Fine. I just don't. I picture Kevin never the laptop never leaving Kevin's side.
Yeah. Okay.
He's probably
So,
got like one of those like courier bags that he keeps it in or something.
Damn purse.
I live over here, like near University Village here,
Okay.
across the highway, and I'm at home, surfing the internet and looking at the local baseball game via the local interconnected, all the cameras from around the city. Just watching the softball game, kind of creeping because I'm introvert.
Right.
I can't seem to be around people, but I secretly like them. And I noticed that there's chaos, and looking and searching, I see something has changed, and the city's in chaos. So I decide I need to be on the move. Everybody's running, so I get the things that are most dear to me: my laptop, obviously my cell phone, my car keys. I go outside, car won't start, so I start running. I run underneath the overpass of the highway, and people are screeching to a halt. Cars are wrecking into each other, and people are just running. And there's seems like there's people chasing me. I run toward the UPS center, and as I'm running by one of the trucks, a hand reaches out and grabs me and pulls me in.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Which one of you saved Kevin and grabbed and pulled him in?
I believe the hero should have saved me.
Beth?
I mean, my concept is wanna be heroes, so yeah,
That's true.
that was me.
Just
And, like,
before I get grabbed by something or someone.
Okay.
yeah,
Sounds
so,
good.
Like I grab him in, close the door, and like.
And if you're wanting to know me and who I am, I'm a short 30-year-old
30,
Asian
40
gentleman.
something.
No, actually no. I'm 23. I'm a very introverted, very intellectually superior person, obviously. But I am very, very introverted, so I don't like people, and I'm very uncomfortable when I'm in the vehicle with everyone else.
Okay.
I'm actually grateful to see people leave and die.
Wow,
I don't like small spaces.
that's cool.
All right. So you guys have spent a very tense and very horrific night in the back of this UPS. If you've heard, as like I said, you've heard screams all night. You heard your fellow man in different modes of terror. You've heard those things come roaming around, sniffing, gurgling. You're not sure. You don't want to call them human anymore, but you're not sure what they are. You've seen them in several ways of disarray. You've seen ones with gunshot wounds, stab wounds, and it seems like nothing seems to stop these human beings that are infected with whatever this horrific disease is. Perhaps you have your own theories. Maybe it's aliens that have come down and planted pod people. Maybe, it's some voodoo thing that's come up. Sure. Maybe it is even zombies. But it's totally something out of your nightmares. Exactly. So it's quieted down. Like I said, it's about mid-afternoon, so it's about maybe we'll say it's 10 p.m., 10:30 maybe p.m. or not p.m. a.m. 10:30 a.m. Yeah. It has grown pretty quiet outside. You still hear the occasional gunshot far off in the city, but everything has grown quiet in your particular area. And this is where we start. So feel free to go ahead and if you want to take actions or whatever, feel free to do so.
Question.
Sure.
During that time, may I perhaps use my empathy skill to figure out what's the problem with Kevin? Like it will be if it will be visible to me that he's not comfort. Like apart from this whole zombie apocalypse thing, there's like other things that are bothering him, namely us.
Yeah, that's actually and then we'll also showcase the roll system here too. So so why don't you? So it's going to be an empathy roll, but let's see. Let's match it with.
I have 2 empathy, so 2 dices for this, and
let's match. Yeah, let's match it with composure for now.
Okay, cool. So
how much do you have?
Okay, composure 3, so I have 5 total. I don't have any specialties in that. Okay. So I think I roll 5d10.
You do? Yep. So ignore the total. That doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters there is that 10. So that's 1 success, and you get to re-roll that 10. So you can roll another d10.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay. So that ones are considered a botch only when you do not have any successes with it. So you're safe. Getting the 110 means you got 1 success. So what you pick up from Kevin is that.
Also, Kevin made a good argument that if does he get any versus roll against that?
Yeah. So David, why don't you roll a resolve composure roll? Because you like a resolve. So those are 2 attributes, which usually you don't roll 2 attributes together, but this time it's He's trying to get through your social defenses, which is going to definitely be like, are you keeping cool, which is going to be really resolving your composure.
Hold on. I need
No
to
problem.
find
Should be in your
Gotcha.
on top.
composure is 2, resolve is 2, so 4.
Yep.
Sorry.
No problem.
This is not color coded.
Okay, so you got one success as well. So usually the when it comes to compose rolls, defense in my games usually wins out. So so Beth isn't too sure what is eking at Kevin. Maybe he's just shy.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just sitting in the corner,
Okay.
clasping my stuff. Just that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that was happening like before our current time, so
Right.
I know we're trying to work as a group. I gotta take in my character.
I mean at this point Beth isn't talking much and she just looks with hopes with her lidded tired eyes, but still a glimpse of hope in there is for she's looking at her husband Jack in hopes that he has some sort of good plan. Because I might have a few ideas as a player, but my character ain't exactly the strategist type.
That's fine. I definitely employ you guys to play in character. So
Okay, so at what point like
does anybody else have any like
Beth
thing they want
is-
to do, or are they all just kind of waiting for somebody else to make the first move?
So she looks at everybody else. I think it's time that we just have to do something.
We should try get into the railroad.
I mean the railroad yard.
Cliche. No.
I mean,
Sounds like a great idea.
Beth is just like, this might work, but I'm not sure if the trains. I mean, obviously, train service wouldn't work, but I don't know if we ever gonna find a train car that will be ready to go. It's
I'm
still
sorry,
a possibility, of course, but I'm just pointing out possible problems. In season 1, yes, true. Good game.
I'm gonna go smoke.
So you step outside and grab a smoke? Really? That's what you're gonna do?
So Dustin's like, I gotta have a smoke.
Like I tried to stop him. Dustin,
Okay.
shh, don't, please, don't.
Quiet. Gonna go get lung cancer.
Yes,
It's all my
lung cancer ain't your worry right now, and I really don't want you to see. Nobody here. I don't want nobody here to. Shit, sorry, my English failed me. I don't want anybody here to be torn apart by whatever is out there. Not, and especially not because of stupid reason of taking a smoke.
So Nicole, is Dustin listening to Beth's logic, or is Dustin just gonna smoke anyways?
Justin's gonna go smoke because
All right. So Dustin goes and opens up, and he gets out, and he pulls out his cigarette. But as you're looking around, you see it's deserted. You don't see anybody around here. But I'm gonna make you roll to make sure. Here, Nicole.
And
So-
we're fucked.
So Nicole, roll a wits and a composure, which is also again 2 attributes. So you're gonna take your total dots of wits, total dots of composure, and that's only d10s.
So you get 5. And
Unfortunately, not a single success, but she also got a 1.
But
Great job.
So you go to look around, but you fucking drop your cigarette, and you're like, shit. And so you bend down to get in your cigarette just in time for everybody to look over you and across the way, which we can't really zoom in, but I'm gonna try to kind of show you guys what you guys.
I mean, you can like ping us.
Yeah, I'll ping. So right here, that's the little UPS van you guys are in,
Okay.
right? And she just went out the back. Well, Dustin went out the back of it, and he bends down to pick something up. And you look over his back, and across the way, you see one of those things in between two of these trailers, and it looks up, and then immediately begins running, straight towards you guys. This thing is disgusting looking. It's gray skinned. Its clothes are torn. You're not sure what it was doing, hunched down there, but it now gives this kind of this. Not a loud cry, more of like this like hungry groan, and it starts flat out running towards you guys. So this is one of those times where initiative matters. So you guys will notice that on your page you have what's called an initiative modifier. It's underneath like your speed, defense, that area. It's kind of center stage.
Oh yeah. Okay.
When you roll 1d10 and you add the initiative modifier as a total. So you're not rolling for a success. You're just rolling for a total. So,
well, good thing I am not a fighter.
well, 15's good. 15, 14. Well, that's Kevin's also got a 15, and Julio's got a 7.
Actually, Kevin's got a 10. I did one team. Wait.
It's supposed to be 1d10 plus 5, not
Yeah,
equals.
your
Plus
initiative
5.
mod is also +5, so you also get 15 with me.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
I like that.
If you do equals, so remember how I said that 8 or above is a success? You can do equals 8, and you can roll your dice that way if
That's
you want
actually
to.
very nice.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got an 11? Okay. So, Beth, you got first go here at whatever this thing is that's running towards you. What do you want to try to do?
Obviously, maybe not start shouting in panic because something tells me that it will be even worse, but something like shit, Dustin! Like, you know, trying to shout but like whisper shout, like
Right.
warn him that like fuck shit. And apart from that, I don't have really much idea because obviously she won't go fighting because that
Right.
will be the last idea this character will have. Otherwise,
I can't make his decision. I hate this. I want to make everybody's decision.
No, David.
I know. I need to stop. I'm metagaming. And no.
I think at this point, her action would be to frantically look around, either to see if there are any more dangers approaching, or if she will be able to spot something useful to deal with this threat. I don't know, some kind of a loose bar, some kind of melee weapon or improvising weapon, something like that. Is it
Right.
possible?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a wits composure roll.
Wits composure. Okay.
With attributes.
Okay. So 8 or higher is a success.
Yes.
Okay, so this should work. 6d10, wits 3, composure 3. Okay. Then no, it's
I wonder why it didn't count that 9 as a success. It should have counted that 9 as a success. That's weird.
Do the alligator.
I don't know. I'll have to relook at that. It should. You technically
maybe-
got one success.
yeah.
So you look around and you see that there's a tire iron back here in the plethora of boxes and tools and whatever that's